All right, week 9 of the college football season, and another opportunity here to get another pick from the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Brad Powers himself there. Today is October 23rd, 2023. We are now 7-3 on the season, hitting here at a 70% clip on the Monday morning release show. So if that's not a good enough number for people, I'm not so sure what is. If you do enjoy the content, you do enjoy the show here, please make sure to hit that like button, subscribe here to the Hit the Books channel, and turn on notifications so you get notified as soon as we go live every Monday morning, Monday afternoon with Brad and Knish, Tuesday afternoons with Parker Fleming and Douglas Farmer, and then back here on Friday afternoon again with Brad and Mr. Knish. But before we get into today's show, before we recap last week's picks, and before we give out today's picks, I want to remind everybody that today's show is sponsored by BetStamp. The easiest way to improve as a sports bettor is by using multiple sports books and always getting the best odds. We recommend using an odds comparison tool like BetStamp to do so. BetStamp compares odds across every sports book, whether it's for games, futures, or player props. You can save time and money by checking BetStamp before you bet, so make sure to download the app today. You can go to the link in the description, or you can type into your browser there, betstamp.app/hitthebooks. That's the link in the description, or betstamp.app/hitthebooks. It does help support the show. Brad, we talked about it here. Back-to-back weeks of winning picks. We're now 7-3 on the season. Coastal Carolina this past weekend, -9.5 versus Arkansas State. We did see it a little bit moving back and forth throughout the week. It ends up closing negative CLV there, as it does go to 8.5. If you watched Friday's Hit the Books with Brad and Knish, you would have heard them talk about it a little bit, but you do see market resistance there, and yet we still get the win, winning 27-17. So win by 10 here. What happened throughout the week with this market resistance? Why did it go against us here from our Monday morning release? And were you still happy with the number at the end of it all?
Yeah. So, looking through the game and also the line movement throughout the week, intriguing to say the least. I mean, I'll start with the market movement. Obviously, it wasn't just, the show throughout the week. I mean, it stayed pretty much 10.5 for a few days. And then what happened was another big time market influencer later in the week decided to release Arkansas State plus 10.5. And it moved right back to even further than where we had it. Another market influencer on Friday liked Coastal and laid -8. Went ticked back up just about a half point there. So, I mean, obviously, what are we doing here? I mean, it's just basically people like games at different numbers. Would I have given out Coastal at 10.5? No. I'm sure that that market influencer wouldn't have been giving out Arkansas State at plus 9.5 or plus 9 or plus 8.5. He liked having above a relatively key number of 10, taking that 10.5. I mean, ideally, you want closing line value no matter what. This year, I mean, it's a unique market to say the least. There's market influencers, including myself, that might have a little bit too much influence on the market. I'm just being totally honest. I'm not sure that anybody should be worth a point and a half unless there's inside information. As far as the game played out, did we have the right pick? Now, I mean, obviously the result was a win. Did we have the right pick as far as the game flow? Tough, because honestly, we're up 14 at halftime. Arkansas State scored last to cut it to 10, so it's not like we scored last to cover the number. Statistically, Arkansas State probably should have covered, but the unique data point is Grayson McCall, one of the most valuable quarterbacks in all of college football, Coastal's quarterback, gets hurt in the second half. When that happened, I shut off the TV because I thought we were dead. This is a guy that's worth more than a touchdown of the point spread. And at that point, we weren't covering. So I was a little worried there. So happy with the result. We got the win. And considering how bad our Saturday luck is, I guess we're owed a few of these on this Monday morning show. Man, Knish and I will talk later today. The misfortune continues on some of the other picks.
Yeah, well, you see there in the title of my name on the screen there, you see BP release show, keeping the Hit the Books alive at this point. I don't even know if Knish might not show up for Hit the Books later at 5 o'clock today. But with that being said, we'll get into today's pick because these are the ones that are hitting here, Brad. So Knish aside, at least we can hold on to the fact that the Monday morning shows are winning at this point. But we'll get into today's pick. So to tee it up for everybody here, before I do, make sure to hit that like button. 250 people watching, only at about 30 likes here on this stream right now. Just not enough for how many people are viewing the content. If you do enjoy, please make sure to like, subscribe to Hit the Books here right here on this YouTube channel. We're looking Saturday, October 28th, 12 p.m. Eastern time. We're looking at rotation numbers 124 Army against 123 UMass. Brad, what is the pick? What is the number? Why do we like it this week?
Yeah, believe it or not, we're laying the 9.5 with Army here. Army minus 9.5. And this is quarterback injury related here. Army's been missing their quarterback the last 6+ quarters. I think it was out of precautionary reasons that he didn't play last week. They played LSU, got beat 62-0. You wouldn't think an Army quarterback's worth that much, but Bryson Daly has played well for them. The true freshman has not, to say the least. So this is an Army quarterback that's worth a couple points to the point spread. And once he gets announced in, we're going to see this line close above 10, in my opinion, to say the least, because it's kind of a buy low spot for an Army team that hasn't scored a single point the last 2 weeks. They have played Troy, a really good, maybe the best group of 5 defense out there, along with James Madison. And again, they played LSU last week. So I think they'll treat this game very importantly because Army's bowl hopes are on the line here. And it's also a UMass team that they can punch down to. I mean, the last 3 times these teams have played the last 3 years, I mean, the combined score is Army 140-31, 140-31. So they kind of treat UMass kind of seriously. So I think with the starting quarterback back in the lineup, we're going to get some closing line value here, and hopefully we get another winner here.
All right, there you go. Take Army minus 9.5 this week against UMass. Did lock that in here on the BetStamp app, so make sure to follow us on there. Hit the Books HQ. You do get to see all the picks that are given out throughout the course of the week, how they move throughout the week, our record throughout this season. You can check what time those are tracked at, so you can find even the Monday morning release show, how those are doing. But we do recap here on every Monday morning show, as well at the end of every Monday and Friday show here with Brad and Knish. And if you do want to see that, right here, 5 p.m. Eastern time today, you can see Brad and Knish talk about the weekend that was, the week ahead, preview some of the lines, give out some of their best bets, as well as answer questions from the chat. So make sure to be subscribed here to the Hit the Books channel. Hopefully everyone enjoyed the show here today. If you did, hit that like button. Brad, thank you for taking the time to do this. Let's keep it rolling this week. Look forward to seeing you back here 5 p.m. Eastern time, along with the rest of the chat. Everybody, enjoy your day. We'll see you back here at 5.